it's Donyale here from Live Heart Inspired Moment. Again, this is Take a Moment, and this segment is called Live Heart Inspired Moment with Donyale. I, of course, am Donyale, and to learn more about me, for those of you, if this is maybe your first time, visit helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. That's our community site, helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. Check out the About and check out Living in My Truth, and that gives you more of why I do what I do. So today's segment is Live Heart Inspired Moment. It's dedicated to this book that I wrote, 216 pages of images and words and things that bring about gratitude. One of the things that is very important to me and that I'm doing here at helpingbuildbridgesacross.com, and this is the reason for these segments. Today's segment again is Live Heart Inspired Moment with Donyale, but the purpose to me is planting seeds of gratitude. Hashtag planting seeds of gratitude. When you plant something, you have the anticipation that it will grow, and it has the potential to grow. So you nurture it and you spend time in it and you work your garden. And for me, it is a garden. It's a part of me. It's something that I find is my zone, and I really feel fulfilled. And in fact, I have learned that it's a healing ointment. The more I encourage others, then the more that it multiplies and returns back to me from different places. And so that's a win-win, giving out and receiving. It's a good thing. So today's topic, first of all, thank you for being here. That part's always important. I never can find enough ways to say thank you. It's limited words for thank you, but I really know that you could be anywhere else. You could invest your time doing anything, and you take a few minutes with me, it just means the world to me, and I don't take that for granted. And I tell everyone here that the fact that you share, the fact that you comment, the fact that you like or even dislike, even angry faces, I don't mind, because it's an emotion and you took time to express it, right? I have no problem with agreeing to disagree. I'm not a person that, expects everyone to follow and think like me. We are different people. We have different voices. So I understand that. So today let's talk about, what does gratitude mean? What does gratitude mean to you? What does gratitude mean to me? What does gratitude mean? So these are some of the things that I'm going to be looking at today, some of the things I'm going to be discussing with you today to consider. I don't share answers here. I share a perspective. And I share words for you to consider, how you can maybe implement them, if it's something that's an asset. I feel that things that I share is a buffet table. Take what can be an asset and leave the rest behind. Now here, before we get too far along, for you to connect, most of you have already connected. You're doing it now and doing it in many ways. But for those who want to get hands-on, buying the book is one of those ways. Live Heart Inspired. Buy the book. Give it as a gift. Even buy one for yourself and someone else. And that puts you in a position to share love conversations. It gives images and thoughts for you to both look at and talk about. What does it mean to you? It exercises those areas of gratitude that are so important. It's planting seeds in your own heart as well as in the hearts that you share it with. Then I also have something what's called mail gratitude. It's a greeting card system that allows you to go in and mail a card, the same you would do on, going in the store. But these are a little bit more special because you're able to select a card that's already pre-printed, or you can add your own words, add your own pictures, and the company will print and mail that card for you with the stamp for less than $2, about $2 and some change, because you have to pay for your stamp and everything. But it keeps your contacts and all kinds of stuff. So you're going to find both of those links here below. Everything is found on the site. If you can't remember anything else, helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. Eagle Call is where those resources are, even videos to help you out, with more to come. So today's topic is, what does gratitude mean? What does gratitude mean to you? What does gratitude mean to me? What does gratitude mean? So some of the areas that I want to look at today are going to be in the areas of physically and emotionally. That's kind of tied together, our physical being, our emotional state. I'm going to put those together, some of the things that I have found about it. And also I want to talk about the area of mentally. How does it affect the brain? What does it do in the body? There's an actual state. There's something going on when you're exercising gratitude. And then also I'm going to discuss spiritually. Everybody's spiritual is different, but for me, I'm going to share from my side in terms of how I feed myself spiritually, mentally, physically, emotionally with gratitude. And you can find something in there, I hope. And so with any segment I do, especially when it comes to Live Heart Inspired, we have a topic. And today is going to be a quote that I'm going to give you. I'm going to look down at it. I made sure to print it out so I could say it to you and put the words before you to consider. This quote says, Stop allowing other people to dilute or poison your day with their words or opinions. Stand strong in the truth of your beauty, of your journey, through your day, without attachment to the validation of others. And I think that bears repeating. That's a very powerful quote. I love quotes and I love images, and anybody who follows our social media village knows that by the videos and all that. I just think they speak volumes for the same reasons that things are behind me. I have different sets that I use that are taped up pictures and all kinds of things that mean something to me. And so I believe in surrounding my life by it. I start my day with it. Gratitude is more than a word. It's an action. Gratitude is more than a word. It's an action. Gratitude means to be appreciative, but it's so much more than that. It's more than a word. It's an action. And when you exercise in any area of your life, it becomes a part of you. It almost becomes a reflex. Not almost, it does. So when you exercise in an area, it could be anything. A sport, it could be, speaking, it could be anything that you do. Drawing pictures. The more you do it, before you know it, it's a reflex. Something that you might have before measured out, like, how do I make this line when I draw? Now it'll be like, this is my line that I make, and now you may be learning other attributes of that or other things to put to that, but it's now a part of you. It's a reflex. It'll show up when you don't even know you need it. So exercising gratitude is key. I'm going to read the poem again and we're going to continue. So this quote says, "Stop allowing other people to dilute or poison your day with their words or opinions." Stop allowing people to dilute or poison your day. For those things to happen means we have to be able to receive that. And then when we receive anything that's poisonous or a trigger or something that comes at us, we start to reflect on it. And we reflect on it, it starts to get planted in our heart. And before you know it, your day is robbed, is heavy, is weighted, and you can't figure out why. Tightness in your chest and just kind of miserable, kind of down now, instead of filling up. So stop allowing other people to dilute or poison your day with their words or opinions. Stand strong. Stand strong in the truth of your beauty and your journey through your day. We're dealing with the day. Can't worry about tomorrow. We take the lessons from yesterday, but we are dealing with today. We are exercising gratitude today. And we have received that we're standing in the truth of our beauty and our journey and every facet of who we are through our day without the attachment to being validated by others. It says to the validation of others, but we don't have to be validated. We don't have to say, oh, is it okay to be joyful today? Okay, everybody here is feeling really bad. Is it okay to have a good day? We're living in our truth. We're living in our beauty. We're choosing to exercise gratitude as a choice. So here at Helping Build Bridges Across, again, my name is Donyale, and this is a Live Heart Inspired moment dedicated to this book. This is why I call it that moment, because I ask that you pick it up. And for those of you who do, be sure, as I'm thinking about it, I have to say things while I'm in the midst of thinking about it, let me know that you have the book. Let me know what you receive from it. And we have somewhere on the site called Share Your, actually it's called Connect. HelpingBuildBridgesAcross.com. Connect is a place where you can share your story. And I invite you to do that. You can read more about how that works out, but if something from this book gravitated to you or the people that you're sharing with, we can do a Zoom and share with others. We can do a podcast. You can just give your words in a photo. We can post it in our village. We can do a lot of things to encourage each other. So everyone's not an extrovert. Some people are introverts. Some people want to show and share, and some people want to just watch. There's no wrong way. It's living in your truth. It's living in your beauty. It's living in your journey. But I'm letting you know the door is open for those kind of things when we deal with Live Heart Inspired. So just know that. So here, gratitude is more than a word. It's an action. And it's important that I always put this out before you, because this really is the center of what this is. HelpingBuildBridgesAcross.com. There is a why. The why is the stories behind the smile. And for some, behind the anger. It's the why. It's the why that we share. It's the why. It's those stories behind the smile, behind the anger. The work is planting seeds of gratitude. When you plant something, you expect it to grow. You look for those sprouts. You look for that growth. You look for those plants. You look for that spread. You look for it to become contagious. So this is why we plant seeds of gratitude, and we do it by the things that surround our life, but it's more than just us. It's about sharing with others and feeding into others. That's where the planting and the gardening grows. We want to see it grow. We want to see it spread. We want to see it become contagious. And that's the reason for resources under Eagle Call. From a heart that knows, gratitude robs regret. Gratitude robs regret. This is not something I'm sharing now. This is an answer for me, and it's a truth for me. Because I've lived this way for so long, it is a reflex, number one, but number two, it robs regret. When things change, not if, but when they change, I will work through whatever that emotion is with that, because that's part of living, but I'm never, ever living with regret. And that's huge. There is no woulda, coulda, shoulda, because I exercise the most of what I can do in the course of a day. Something to think about, something to give to you. So gratitude is more than a word, it's an action. So now we're going to kind of go through the areas that you can consider from some of the things that I have found online, and our time is kind of wrapping up. I don't want to keep it too long. But physically, they talked about the people that in the study done by Berkeley, that people found to have better sleep, less fatigue, less depression, and they had these lower levels of systemic inflammation, which is related to your cardiovascular system. There was better breathing, more of a calm state. So exercising, these are some of the areas that physically can help, and you'll see that as I posted up here. Spiritually, now I'm relating my spirituality to the Bible, but there were scriptures that really hit home with this. Giving thanks in all circumstances. Giving thanks in all circumstances. One of the things that I know the scripture well, this is the day the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. There's some stuff that can sucker punch you and take your breath, that can knock you down, and you don't feel very grateful. When you exercise and you get beyond that, you get a discipline to grab your body, say, listen, you're going to go this direction today. And when you think about just that scripture alone spiritually, the fact that it says, this is the day the Lord has made, you will rejoice. It doesn't say you will. It says I will rejoice and be glad in it. But it's letting us know the state that we should be in. Think about that. No matter what's going on, this is the day the Lord has made. Mentally, there was a study done in Harvard. It was a Harvard study that looked at some of the mental things that are happening in the body. And it talked about when you're expressing gratitude, when you're exercising in this area, that it actually releases dopamine and serotonin. And that these two things that are happening are actually responsible for our emotions. And those are the places that make us feel good, that it's joyful, more peace inside. It's a calming, balancing effect. So think about those areas today. And if you need to rewind. If you need to rewatch. Be sure to share this with someone else. Here, I'm asking that you share it. Let people know. If you get something from it, share it. That's what it's about. We're sharing information that has made our day, or is changing our way of thinking, or putting us in a state of exercising. And I'm going to let you go now. My name again is Donyale from helpingbuildbridgesacross.com. You know where to go to learn more about me. And remember, here, the whole mission, the intent is hashtag making gratitude contagious. Making gratitude contagious was, is, and always will be the intent. Thanks, guys. My name, Donyale, and this has been a Live Heart Inspired moment with me. Take care until next time, and continue to exercise gratitude.